Hey guys, this is Blake from Blake's Sanctum, retro site for retro games. Welcome to my Let's Play Legends of Pegasus series. If this is the first video you're watching in the series, then I'll point out that some of these missions took me 5 to 10 hours to complete, so I fast forwarded through all the boring micromanaging and grinding bits. If you really want to see what I was doing in those bits, just use the YouTube speed controls to slow down the video when you need to. Let's play. Okay, here we go guys. Mission 4. The last mission for the humans. And then we really are into the unknown.
I know that we are dealing with enemies. Enemies who showed no mercy to our settlers. But I still feel guilty for bombarding the Zelshok settlement. Because they weren't just enemies. They weren't even humans. But there were families on that planet. Women and children. Drex has ordered the incident not to be made public, and unfortunately, I can understand his decision all too well. If I'm suffering from this knowledge, then the populace shouldn't be burdened with such a thing in these difficult times. Wish I could at least tell Kasara about it.
Right, so here's our new system. So I've got a couple of planets.
Commodore Daniels, I'm delighted with the expansion of our territory, and I am well aware that this is mostly thanks to you.
Thank you, Admiral.
But the threat of the Zor is unrelenting. The research department could work more effectively on the Zor technology if they had new materials to analyze.
We got a battleship.
What can I do?
I would like you to find a Zor system that could be easily isolated from the rest of their territory. The research department on our home planet has succeeded in developing a special intelligence technology.
Sir?
The details are of no interest to you, Commodore. Find me a suitable system.
Yes, sir.
It's good of them to give us 2 cruisers with no shields.
Andre,
Ooh,
I'm gonna
look
need
at
your help
this.
today.
Well, that's a welcome change. What can I do for you?
I hope you found additional hints in the Zor data concerning their structures.
What would you like to know?
Admiral Drex has asked me to find an outlying Zor system to test some of your inventions.
Well, we followed data links. Off the top of my head, I know of 1 or 2 systems that would meet your requirements. However, I don't know anything about any new invention. What can you tell me?
Nothing. Because I know nothing. I'm afraid we will both have to be patient until I can see it in person.
Well, I hope that's soon. I eventually have to surrender all of my data on the nucleus to Drex's research team. Now that it's finally exciting, they're shutting me out.
Search for Zor system to isolate, explore jump gates in 4 different Delta systems. Right, we've got lots of missions to complete then, don't we? So we better drop military budget down. This is going to be like the previous mission where we're going to need to like reduce heaps of spending. Just 4 planets in the system. Looks like we've got 2 of them. We've got a few starting ships here, so I'm going to send a few of them out to explore those systems, because we're not in any danger. We will not be attacked. You don't get attacked until much later in the mission, I've discovered, so
Yes, sir.
you can do whatever you want, guys.
Order received and understood.
How can we assist?
Here we go.
Jump order received. We are now moving out to gate Delta 02.
Back to the homeworld. Yeah. So need to bump up industry as usual, work to get the population going, and of course destroy all the expensive buildings and so, like the repair dock, and yeah, there's a few things we need to do, but I thought I already put that down. That's weird. Anyway, there we go. Bye bye. Leave the ship out though, like last time. Begin the app, and we can probably, for the moment we need to reduce research. We'll be getting lots of stuff from ruins anyway. Oh God, I haven't quite figured out how to enlarge and shrink things properly, but anyway, we need to temporarily shrink industry as well, just until we can get the population up. Otherwise we'll just be in debt so fast. It's yeah, they really set you up to fail. But this is Look at this, they literally give you a planetary shield off the bat, which is hilarious. Sadly, we're going to have to get rid of it because it's extremely expensive to have. And I've also, yeah, just, you can see I'm reducing all the spending here as well and upping the culture because we can get the people going. Yeah, see? It's, yeah, not cheap. So don't worry, we'll build more later. We'll build many of them and they'll be cool. So we've arrived, and looks like Delta 2 expands in many directions.
I'm listening.
Now, we all love chasing down waypoints, don't we? So that's why I brought a bunch of ships. Just send one ship to each of the waypoints in tactical mode. And you can see there's a bit of Zor stuff there. I'll show you that in a sec. Just get these bloody mission orders done.
We're here, sir.
Go there.
We're now on our way, sir. Waiting for instructions.
Go there.
Order acknowledged. Moving out.
And
Sir? Position
Nope.
set. Moving out.
Beautiful. You can see the objectives have just changed. And as you can see here, there's no danger. It's just 2 Zor shipyards. No ships. But we're not going to do anything about them yet, because we're going to wait for the story to tell us to do something about it, because that's the safe way to go, guys. Now we're going to send all the ships. You can see me sending all the ships to the wormhole here.
Confirm.
Because all these jump
What can we
gates
do
lead
for
to
you, sir?
systems that need to be explored
Acknowledged,
and
sir.
waypoints, and I'll probably start fast forwarding through that kind of
Yes,
stuff so
sir.
you guys don't get subjected to all of it, but
Confirm.
you can get the idea from what I'm doing here, what needs to be done. Wowza, look at that. Delta 4. That's the most jump gates I've ever seen in a system. Wow. It's like 6 of them. But anyway, we'll start with Delta 1. Should be simple. There's a few planets here. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. One kind of good one.
Yes, sir.
Now you can go to the waypoint. Where is it? Is there any out there? No. Just here at the gate.
Moving out.
There we go. That's an easy one. Delta 4, not so easy. There's probably going to be a whole bunch of waypoints in here. If I recall from our test game. Ugh. It's an alright planet.
I'm listening.
I should point out, it doesn't really matter the quality of the planets, guys. Like, we're just going to be colonizing anything and everything as soon as we get to it. Just like distances purely. We'll be colonizing in order of distance, I should be saying. Because it's all about building up that
Order
massive
received and
office
understood.
account to build a battleship
Changing
fleet
position.
later on.
Construction complete.
Well, something's changed, hasn't it? You notice the objectives changed then when we went into Delta 3, so this is obviously an important system. Oh, look at that. That's a big Zor base. A few ships. Some planets here, and some waypoints. Yay!
We are ready for action. Course calculations complete.
Not bad. And some ruins. Nice. Yeah, it's not bad, this system. I'm thinking about colonizing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Roger.
plotted, sir. On our...
We've located a star
Finally, that's
system of your
all.
requirements, Admiral Drex. What are your orders?
Lead my research team's ship into the target system, Commodore. But beforehand, you will have to eliminate all Zor ships and structures in the surrounding systems. The Zor must never catch wind of this operation.
Yes, sir.
Destroy all Zor units of systems Delta Zoo and Delta 4. Alright, well, we can do that with the starting ships. We've got enough to defeat the pathetic amount of Zor stuff we've seen so far. So we don't need to wait, we can get on with it. We've just got to sort of regroup some of our scouting ships for a bit of extra firepower, and then we can go blast some stuff.
Tunnel open, waiting for orders.
There we go.
Powering jump drive.
Awaiting your orders.
Can reunite with the others. No, was it? Yeah.
Yes, sir. We are approaching the jump gate now.
Oh, whoops. Oh, that's alright. I needed to explore that system anyway. I lost my bearings for a sec. Population's coming along. So we need to start designing our ships. As you can see, we've still got a Mark 1 battleship. Still got a Mark 2 frigate as well. But it looks like we've got a Mark 3 module now. So I have a little bit more space to make it an even more powerful support ships than we did in the previous mission. So this will be our repair ship, of course. And you've seen this before. Guess that's the only thing I can really put there since I don't have enough power for anything else. Bit annoying. Anyway, that should do the job nicely. A few weapons on it, just like last time. Repair ship. And now for our favourite, the colony research ship. Wow, that's our most powerful one yet. All that shielding and weaponry. It's going to be a nice little fighting ship after we've colonised and researched. We can use it to achieve some interesting mission objectives that are coming up. Start pumping them out. I'm not going to rush the repair ship this time. I'll be fine.
The construction of new prototype has been completed.
I'm listening.
Let's get colonizing.
Understood. Moving out to the
First
planet
of
now. We are ready for action. Aye, sir. Carrying out your new orders.
See what's up there.
What are your orders?
We're here, sir.
And we're gonna. There's another ship I want to meet them up with. And we can go in for the kill. I guess
Aye,
that'll
sir.
do for now.
Taking
Now
up
the
new
other
position.
ship is. There it is. You can
Awaiting
go and
your
meet
orders.
them.
Acknowledged, sir. What can we do for you, sir?
Yes, sir. Order acknowledged. Moving out.
Jesus, wasn't researching anything, was I, guys? Oh well, doesn't really matter. We're not in any danger. Now obviously we want to grow quickly, but I probably should do what I did last time. To grow quick, you want to start terraforming your planets, so let's go into the special thing again to get to terraforming. There it is.
Yes, sir.
It was good of it to leave them there while the frigate's much closer. It's going to draw out the battle a little longer than it needs to be. Anyway, they don't have weapons, so it's not even really a challenge. Very Mars-looking planet, isn't it? Perfect for the Zor, I'm sure. Although they've not colonised it. They put shipyards on it, but there's no population on it. I'll happily take it and suit it to my purposes. What are you idiots doing? Just freaking charge right into the... It almost looks like my ship's blowing up, but his armor's still holding. So he must not be taking damage, thankfully.
Order confirmed.
Friendly fire appears to only happen to allied ships and not your own. Thank goodness, otherwise those cruisers would be blown to bits by now. And with the terrible pathfinding and overlapping and unit movement in this game, yeah, thank goodness there's no such thing as friendly fire. Alright, so that's the first one pretty much taken care of. There we go. Let's get this second guy done. Someone always wants to charge in, don't they?
We are ready for action.
Yes, sir. Roger. Target is down. I repeat, target is down.
Escort the research ship to Delta 3. Okay, sweet. I assume
Awaiting
they've
your
given me
order.
one. Just put you near the jump hole so you're ready to... Because I'm going to add
Aye,
a few
sir,
ships
carrying out
to
your
you.
new orders.
Because I'm thinking about colonising that system.
How can we assist?
I'm listening.
Too exciting, I'm seeing here. Small planets. Heading further north, I reckon.
Affirmative,
To
sir.
Delta 8. Although, Delta 7, I think, is a dead end, or at least it
Order
leads to
received
Delta 8
and
as well,
understood.
so we can may as well explore that system on the way to Delta 8.
Channel open, waiting for orders.
There's another
Roger.
Zeta system. Go have a peek at that.
Construction complete.
Channel open, waiting for orders.
Excellent.
Roger that.
Powering up, jump drive.
Yes, sir.
Zeta 7 links to lots of other systems.
Aye, sir.
we've already been to. A few planets.
I'm listening. What can we do for you, sir?
A few planets. And there's
Aye, sir.
Delta 8.
We will
There
jump
go.
as soon as we reach the gate. We are ready for action.
Alright, so my colony ships have arrived. So I didn't try to colonize Delta 3 in my test game, because you get kicked out of it shortly, you'll see what I mean. But I'm going to try and sneak
Affirmative.
some
Moving
colonies
out to
in
the
there and
jump
hope
gate.
that it doesn't break the game or anything. I mean, I don't know, I didn't test this, but you're basically meant to go in there, complete the mission, and then leave,
We are ready
and
for
not
orders.
come back.
Confirm. We're here,
Very
sir.
long time.
Yes, sir.
But surely that only means ships and not people on planets.
Yes, sir. We're here, sir.
Geez, there's not much in here, is there? Other than some pretty blue nebula. There is nothing
Order
there.
confirmed. Jumping out at
No
jump
doubt
gate.
it serves a
Vita.
purpose. Delta 8, and I'm seeing another northern gate.
Yes, sir. Aye, sir.
Delta 9.
Construction finished. Construction
Take the
finished.
research ship to the marked Zor station. Alright, so we've arrived in Delta 3. Need to be very careful about this because I've got to sneak these colony ships in very quickly because you're literally sort of in and out with this mission.
Sir. Aye, sir. We are now
Be
inbound
careful
for the
not to
planet.
initiate the battle before we're ready.
Understood.
And we've also got to
Moving
be
out
careful not
the
to blow up the
planet
station.
now. Channel open, waiting for orders.
Now,
Roger.
the third one, of course, the planet's right next to the station, so
What
I
can we
can't
do
send
for you,
him
sir?
there. I just have to put him
How can we
behind my
assist?
fleet
What are your orders?
while they're fighting.
We are ready for
And send him
orders.
in at the last minute. You guys can go there.
Order received and understood.
Construction complete.
Go.
Awaiting your orders. I'm listening.
Oh god. Doing great with my clicks, aren't I?
Awaiting your orders.
Nervous because I don't know if it's going to work.
Course laid in.
Yes, sir. Roger.
So you can rejoin the fleet.
What can we do for you, sir? Order received and understood.
Yeah, we'll get everyone a bit closer, I think.
Affirmative. Moving to our new position. What can we do for you, sir? Inbound for new position.
Sir. Moving out.
Oh, darn it, I was too close. I thought I was far enough away. It still looks really far away, but apparently not. Which of course now means my
Waiting for instructions.
colony ships are not nearby, and the Zor fleet's about to charge out. I mean, I should be okay, but...
Roger.
No, you need warp, Daniel, warp. God, sorry guys, I'm doing all these dumb things.
How can we assist?
Probably shouldn't have decided to do this mission so late in the here.
Awaiting your orders. Acknowledged, sir. Order received and understood.
It just took longer than expected for my test game for this mission, so I was determined to do it in the same day.
Aye, sir. What can we do for you, sir? Order acknowledged.
Put the cruisers in firing range, but make sure they don't take hits. We want Daniels to take the hits because he's got a pretty powerful shield on that battleship. Right, so they're warping in. Hopefully they'll get there in time. Now to come the defensive ships, 2 destroyers and a cruiser. Come to daddy. Hopefully we'll be able to blast those destroyers before the cruiser gets here.
Yes, sir. Confirm.
We haven't really got the firepower to be, you know, spreading it out through an enemy fleet. We need to concentrate our fire. Good. Oh, they're still miles away.
What can we do for you, sir?
Bring him in
I repeat,
for
target
support fire. I filled the thing, you know, with long-range weapons, so it should be. Come on, get him before the cruiser. Oh god, he's already opened fire. Come on, hurry up. Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Target is down. I repeat,
Alright, good.
is
So we're
down.
going to fire on the cruiser now. There we go, that's one colony research ship opening fire, that's good. So this one might actually get there in time. What'd you stop for?
We have destroyed our target.
No, he never fired a shot off in the end.
I'm listening.
Oh well. No matter what, yeah, I'm going to put you in orbit.
Acknowledged, sir.
So you're all ready. The moment the battle ends,
Yes,
you
sir.
can
Yes,
drop
sir.
the colony pod down and you can get out with everyone else.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Carrying out the order
this
now.
special research ship from Admiral Drex is heavily shielded, so it doesn't need your other ships to go in, because they'll just start shooting at the station. You don't want that. You'll fail the mission. Bloody slow, but that's because they filled it with shields. No. At least this will allow plenty of time for my other ships to reunite with the fleet.
What can we do for you, sir? Order received and understood.
Okay,
We're here, sir.
here we go. Oh, it's gone, and
Yes, sir.
the objective has changed to the research ship has to get closer to the station. Oh, it's opening fire. It's a big station too. I think this might be a Mark III Zor start hold position with the research ship at the station. Yeah, Mark III Zor base. And you got to do it for a while. See in the left side of the screen there's a grey box with a counter on it. So yeah, you got to do it for over a minute. But as you can see, the shields are holding, despite all that firepower raining down on it.
We're taking a heavy pounding here.
Not really. Well, no, I suppose you are, but you're handling it just fine. Also, that's what she said. Man, that's a big station. Dwarfs the research ship, doesn't it? Looking forward to showing
We're
you
here,
guys
sir.
when we build a Mark III
Order confirmed.
starbase, military base.
Commander, do you see what that research ship is doing?
The ship seems to be relaying a transmission to the station, Commodore.
Just over 20 seconds. But yeah, I mucked around with a Mark III in Starbase in the test game. It was awesome! You could put so much stuff on it. Like, they probably put bugger all on this Mark III because it's, yeah, it could fire so much more than that probably if it was fully loaded. Yeah!
Commodore, we've just received the order from Admiral Drex to abort the mission.
What?
What?
We haven't even received any new data.
Sir, the order was very clear.
Damn it. We're withdrawing. But now I'm expecting a few answers.
Right. What's going on, eh, guys? Let's do our little business while we're here. Not let the mission get in the way of a good colonizing opportunity. And we can get the hell out of here.
What can we do for you, sir?
Powering up jump drive.
Hopefully this works. So we've arrived in Delta 9. There's a few systems.
Awaiting your orders.
That's a busy system, and there's some alien activity going on up there. But as much as I'd love to go to Delta 10 and explore, I am going to pull back because certain story events later on in the mission involve that stuff there, and I don't want to either trigger them early or break something, so I'm going to pull back
Yes,
until
sir. We're approaching the
required
jump gate now.
to
Order
come back here.
received and understood. You're back already?
Don't ask.
Don't say one of your missions didn't go as planned.
If you ask me, no. The mission was the biggest failure. We flew across the system only to be whistled back at the last second like some dumb dog.
How am I supposed to interpret that?
I don't even know that myself. We just isolated the Zor base and were about to capture it when we got the order to turn around, without explanation.
From who?
Admiral Drex. I asked him what my men had been fighting for, if we withdrew empty-handed. And he didn't even appear frustrated. He just said that my mission had been fulfilled and that he was pleased.
Well, that's still something.
That doesn't bring my men back to life.
And with that, we've dealt with all items on today's agenda.
Not entirely. Minister Keeley added an item shortly before the meeting.
We are very busy. Do you really want...
Minister Keeley, how delightful that you have found your way to us. And you even brought a visitor.
That delight will be short-lived, Admiral. Esteemed members of the Council, this is Paul Owen, one of the last surviving settlers on the Zelshock planet.
What are you talking about?
We also have other evidence of the unbelievable crime that took place there, at your express order, Admiral. But perhaps it would be most fitting for a survivor to tell us firsthand of his experience.
I'm curious. Begin, young man.
Now?
Go ahead.
We hadn't been on the planet long when the Zelshock appeared with these machine beings. At first we thought that we were all gonna die, but the attack never came.
That can't possibly be true.
The Guild explained to us that the machines had already tried to contact the humans and negotiate a ceasefire, but it had failed. The Zelshock believed that the humans never received the message, so they decided to bring the Zor to us, so we could see that they have no desire for war. The Zelshock wanted to use their planet as a place for peace talks.
This is a bad dream.
We told that to the nearest fleet, so we were all just waiting there for the people to come for the peace talks. For you people to end this war. But the ships, your own ships, opened fire on us. We were there because you sent us there. Then you killed everyone. My mom, my dad, everyone. everyone!
It's all right, Paul. Allow me to continue. His report is confirmed by a transmission from the settlers. Not only did Admiral Drex give the order to attack our own people, he has rejected repeatedly offers of peace from the Zor without our knowledge. Drex has led us into a war while we, as he himself is fond of saying, are fighting for the survival of our race.